Great Dane Explain. This is Great Dane Explain, and today we're going to talk about one Eric Coomer. Who is Eric Coomer? Why is he important? Why would I make a video devoted to this man? Well, you see, he is the Director of Product Strategy and Security at Dominion Voting Systems. Dominion Voting Systems, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you are well aware that Dominion Voting Software is the software that's causing all these glitches nationwide that all end up favoring Joe Biden. I've done a video about how Dominion Voting Systems is tied directly to the likes of Dianne Feinstein, her husband, Nancy Pelosi, her former chief of staff, the Clinton Foundation, but today we're going to talk about Mr. Coomer. You see, Mr. Coomer is what I call a radical. So it is important to know that Eric Coomer has been working for Dominion Voting Systems since 2013, and within the last 4 years, Dominion has signed multi-million-dollar contracts with all of the swing states. So I'm going to show you where Eric Coomer stands politically, how he thinks about people like me, and potentially people like you. So first, I'm going to give credit to Mr. Joel Altman. He's done a lot of the research that I'm going to show you here. Now, a lot of the things that he found have since been deleted. You see, Mr. Coomer has suddenly deleted all of his social media, scrubbed it all, from his Facebook to his Reddit handle to his Twitter handle, you name it, it's no longer there. Let's also add that Eric Coomer sold and helped install the Dominion voting systems within Maricopa County for this election. So let's take a look at some of Mr. Coomer's beliefs. So I'm going to read what Mr. Coomer wrote about Donald Trump in 2016 before he was elected president. Quote,
"If you were planning to vote for that autocratic, narcissistic, fascist asshat blowhard and his Christian jihadist VP pick, unfriend me now. No, I'm not joking. I'm all for reasoned political discourse and healthy debate."
Are you? Then he named some people that he's calling out, I guess.
"I disagree with you three on many philosophical grounds, but respect your opinions. Only an absolute effing idiot could ever vote for that windbag, F-tard, fascist, racist F. No BS. I don't give a damn if you're a friend, family, or a random acquaintance. Pull the lever, mark an oval, touch a screen for that carnival barker, unfriend me now. I have no desire whatsoever to ever interact with you. You are beyond hope, beyond reason. You are controlled by fear, reaction, and BS. Get your together. Oh, if that doesn't persuade you, f*** you. Seriously, this effing ass clown stands against everything that makes this country awesome. You want in on that? You deserve nothing but contempt."
That's a pretty radical stance, I would say. Now, this is a very well-educated man. He owns tons of patents for the Dominion voting software. He helped write a lot of the code. But as I've said before, Trump derangement syndrome is a parasite of the mind. And it doesn't just prey on the unintelligent. It preys on anyone, from dumb to smart to genius. You name it, it can be present in the brain. And this is in 2016, before Trump was even president. Second edit.
"These opinions are rational and completely my own. They are based in reason and highly credible."
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
"Though they are not necessarily the thought of my employer, though if not, I should probably find another job."
Well, he didn't. He stayed at Dominion.
"Who wants to work for complete morons? None of my personal opinions affect my professional conduct or attitudes. I'm a nonpartisan."
Non-partisan.
You're for shit.
How does he expect anyone to believe that based on what he's already said here?
"I'm not, however, willing to stand by and watch this great country be taken over by fascists without saying something, anything."
Next slide. These are just some screenshots from his Facebook, which you can no longer find. He has scrubbed his Facebook profile. Here he is promoting a song, Dead Cops, America's So Straight. You're on a rip today. Here he says, I'm effing over it. So he hates cops, wants dead cops, and this was of this year. And here he is in 2017 commenting on an article from the Washington Post about how the voting commission is a fraud itself.
"And in other news, there be some serious effery going on right here fueled by your Cheeto-in-Chief, stock,
I think he meant stoking.
lie after lie on the flames of Kobach. You want something serious to worry about? This is it."
So he was worried about voting fraud helping the, quote, other side. And this is the head of security for Dominion voting systems.
Come on, man.
Here's another post from Eric Coomer. This is Dead Prez, cop shot. So this is his ideology. This is where he stands. Who does it remind you of? Antifa? Me too. And this is someone who is an intricate part of our election. Here's another one, the exploited F the USA, hardcore worldwide. So it looks to me like he's become even more radicalized as time has gone on. Here's a post from 2017 where I guess he had to make a trip to Texas where he was trying to install Dominion voting systems.
"Ah, Texas, the land of racists, idiots, and misogynists. In 2 hours, I've heard, what's wrong with having a relationship with another powerful country, Russia? I love Trump. God dang women just done no whore to listen."
I don't even know what he's talking about here, but as you can see, he's mocking people from the South. So he's your typical leftist elitist who believes others are below him. He thinks people like you, people like me are dumb, that we are worth less than someone like him. Oh, he has a degree. He's a doctor. So you know how we said earlier, sounds like Antifa. Well, what do you know? June 2nd of this year.
In case you didn't know, Antifa has made a statement.
And then he posts a message from Antifa to President Trump.
Let us be perfectly clear, Antifa isn't an organization. There's no membership, no meetings.
Blah, blah, blah. The Antifa manifesto. He's promoting this. So he is a left radical. He is someone who truly convinced themselves that Donald Trump is
literally Hitler and a fascist.
And this is the man in control of the Dominion voting system. If that's not alarming, then what is? Because I'll tell you right now, if Mr. Coomer believed Joe Biden was a fascist and supported Donald Trump and had the same position at Dominion and Donald Trump won this election, the way it's gone down, Mr. Coomer would be under investigation by CNN, MSNBC, 24/7 right now. They'd be showing you everything I'm showing you here, but we don't hear a word about it from mainstream media because we got the orange man out of office. Number one goal, by any means necessary. So this gives you a little more insight into who Mr. Coomer is. One more person tied to Dominion voting systems who is a complete anti-Trump, far leftist, Antifa-loving individual. So in conclusion, ask yourself, would the left be conceding right now if there was this much evidence of fraud and this many people on the, quote, other side that are intricately involved in deciding the outcome of the election? Ask yourself, is this the type of guy who would do something to rig the election to get the outcome he wanted? These people believed that Hitler was really in the White House. Do you think someone like Mr. Coomer here would be willing to cheat, to steal, to rig the outcome of an election to get, quote, Hitler out of office?
Come on, man!
I want to show you this short clip from CNN Today. You know, the network that has said, since they got the result they wanted by any means necessary, that now is the time to heal. Now is the time for unity.
Welcome to the program, everyone. I'm Christiana Manpour in London. This week, 82 years ago, Kristallnacht happened. It was the Nazis' warning shot across the bow of our human civilization that led to genocide against a whole identity, and in that tower of burning books, it led to an attack on fact, knowledge, history, and truth. After 4 years of a modern-day assault on those same values by Donald Trump, the Biden-Harris team pledges a...
So much for unity. Once again comparing Donald Trump and his administration to Hitler and Nazi Germany. And to end this video, one small clip from Sidney Powell as of today, just to give you an idea of where her head is at.
This looks like the effort to carry out an end game in the effort against him. Do you concur?
Oh, absolutely, and it's been organized and conducted with the help of Silicon Valley people, the big tech companies, the social media companies, and even the media companies. And I'm going to release the Kraken. It is indeed a very foul mess. It is farther and wider and deeper than we ever thought, but we are going to go after it, and I am going to expose every one of them.
So that is what Trump's lead attorney had to say today. So do me a favor, share this video, because of course any truth about Mr. Coomer and the Dominion voting system is being suppressed on social media. So share this video for me, please. Subscribe to my channel, click the like button, comment below. I will talk to you guys very soon. Peace.
You ain't black.